Imagine trying to balance sleep, fix your diet, hit the gym, and drop bad habits all at once. It feels a lot like this. You've probably seen the advice online. Adopt 10 simple habits for a healthier life. Drink plenty of water, eat half a plate of vegetables, quit smoking, exercise daily. It's sold as a straightforward, inexpensive checklist. But attempting to overhaul your diet, eliminate your vices, and ramp up your physical activity simultaneously creates a state of cognitive overload. Your brain struggles to manage that many new rules at the same time. This chart offers a different perspective. Instead of a checklist, we can map these habits on a matrix. The bottom axis measures input effort, the willpower and time required, while the vertical axis tracks the output impact, or the actual biological disease prevention. Strategic habit prioritization determines long-term success far more than raw discipline. Every day, you operate with a strictly finite daily allowance of time, money, and mental energy. Spending that limited energy forcing yourself to prepare a specific salad drains the reserves you might need later to resist a cigarette or push through a workout. To sequence your actions effectively, we need to calculate the exact return on investment, or ROI, for standard health advice. Achieving long-term health requires treating your habits like an investment portfolio. You have to trade short-term convenience for maximum metabolic stability, applying your effort where it pays the most dividends. The first matrix row covers baseline hygiene, washing hands, drinking safe water, cooking meat, and safe sex. The input cost is low, requiring zero sustained willpower. These habits provide immediate safety, completely preventing acute disruptions like diarrheal diseases, typhoid, and food poisoning. While these actions are mandatory for daily survival, they offer a specific trade-off. Boiling water and washing vegetables provide no systemic upgrades to your cardiovascular or long-term metabolic health. Next, we evaluate the behavioral changes often considered the most difficult: eliminating alcohol, quitting smoking, and cutting out ultra-processed fast foods like burgers and hot dogs. Adding vice eliminations reveals a stark contrast. The input is substantial, enduring chemical withdrawal and sacrificing drive-through convenience. However, the output halts DNA damage, removes carcinogens, and addresses risk factors for over 30 disease conditions, from ischemic heart disease to stroke. You are actively stabilizing cellular damage at a microscopic level, completely removing the oxidative stress that drives mutations. Eliminating toxins offers a massive physiological payout, though the intense social and emotional friction involved causes high rates of abandonment. Row 3 involves enforcing the half-plate vegetable rule, whole grains, and strictly monitoring sodium and sugar. The input is relentless, demanding daily meal planning and culinary effort. The output is metabolic stability, lowering blood pressure, and reversing the elevated blood glucose, leading to insulin resistance. Because nutritional optimization requires a continuous, inescapable daily time tax, it is a difficult starting point for someone who is already short on time. The final category is committing to regular physical activity. The input requires blocking out hours a week and enduring physical discomfort. The output delivers profound systemic upgrades, granting improved bone and muscle density, a mental health buffer, and the functional longevity needed for daily activities. Exercise acts as armor against a sedentary lifestyle, but the benefits are heavily delayed. It requires consistency before the physiological return on investment manifests. This diagram shows how your current life constraint dictates exactly where you should start. If you are an overwhelmed beginner, fixing your diet or starting a gym routine is a poor starting point. You should allocate your willpower solely to eliminating smoking or alcohol. Removing thousands of cardiotoxic chemicals from your bloodstream delivers a biological ROI that outweighs the benefit of eating more vegetables. If you are a time-poor professional, you will likely struggle to maintain a perfect daily meal prep schedule. For stressed professionals, trading 3 hours a week for intense physical activity is the most efficient buffer against the metabolic damage of sitting at a desk all day. Finally, if you are a baseline optimizer, someone who has no major vices and already exercises regularly, your path points to the kitchen. You can focus your remaining energy on strict macronutrient balancing and sodium restriction to squeeze out those final percentages of longevity. Progress requires taking on friction one single step at a time, firmly securing your grip before pulling upward. View health as a vertical ladder. where every rung requires a stable footing before you can reach for the next. Pick your single highest ROI starting point based on your current constraints. Master that level, and only then attempt to climb to the next rung.